right now what we are seeing is that most people, they are impatient, especially with this consolidative state. So their impatience with this consolidative state, it leads them to actually start considering using Bitcoin as a method of hedge, right? Again, for an object to be moved, there's a certain amount of strength that is required. There must be force that is required in order for the object to be moved. If the mass of the object it's greater than the force that is being applied to it, it won't move. So the force that is applied to it, it must be greater than the mass of the object for it to be able to move. So for us to see the price moving above and moving with a, there's different type of things. There's difference in terms of the movement itself. So, for example, I'm going to look to give you a clear illustration. You have seen an abnormal, right? Those abnormal tracks. Guys, you have seen the abnormal tracks, yes? So the speed in which they move, it's a reflection of the weight that they are carrying, right? But if they are carrying something of lesser weight, they can move a bit faster as compared to when they, right? So basically, this tells you that the movement out of a set consolidation should actually correlate with its mass. That means the speed in which it moves out of that area should correlate with its mass. So initially, we cannot see an aggressive push out of a specific consolidative state based on the premise that the mass itself is bigger. The bigger the mass, forgive me. The bigger the mass, right? And the more it takes to I did not say, and I didn't say anything. I said the bigger the mass. The tongue might have been speaking in tongues, but what I know is that I said what I said. So the bigger the mass, right? The more effort required, right? So what we're going to see is that so this now brings us back into the explanation of the consolidative state. Remember that last time we spoke about the consolidation and we said that, okay, does the duration in which the market spends time in a consolidation dictate the speed in which it moves out of it, the intensity of the breakout? But now, another question arises, how do you define intensity? Does the intensity have to equate to volatility? Or intensity equates to